Hey guys, Andy here, and I'm here to bring you all things mundane and makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you my Q4 empties for 2024. So this will be everything from October, November, and December. So if you want to see all of my trash, then let's go ahead and just get on into it. So we don't do this in any specific categories. I don't break anything up. All my stuff sits in a box and we just pull at random. But I will start with something that I used today. This is from Evio Skin and it's their Pink Perspective, their eye patches. So you have to leave these on for 30 minutes, which is wild to me for eye patches, but they felt great. I love under eye patches personally, but I have 3 of them, so I have 2 more, but these felt great. I really enjoyed them. They were nice. So next is something that technically isn't an empty, but it's an empty. So this is my Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, and this is just this was the original blue one. So it came with the tin, and I still have... Literally, it is just, I can't even show you, there's so little in here. So I was counting it as an empty because this will be done in a week into January. So I'm counting it as a 2024 empty. I don't care. I need more Cinema Secrets because I love it. We have, dun 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 dun, I'm so excited. We have a foundation empty. This is the Tula Radiant Skin Brightening Serum Skin Tint with SPF 30. I have mine in the shade 05, which I believe was light neutral. This was great. I really enjoyed this. I got this in BoxyCharm. If I was going to purchase this again, I would go up 1 shade lighter because this was just a hair warm, orangey deep. Just a hair though. I made it work. It looked fine, but I would just go up 1 shade lighter. So, but this was great. I finished it. It was nice. I really, really enjoyed it. We have from the Inky List, this is their C50 Blemish Night. Oh, let me show you the proper way. Blemish Night Treatment. I hated this. So this was an acne serum. I used it once a week on Fridays, and I only do my skincare at night. I mean, once in a while I'll also do skincare in the morning, but I only used this once a week, and I hated the smell. I hated the texture, hated everything about this. I'm so glad this is done. We have from Cover Effects their Illuminating Setting Spray. I finally finished this. I really did enjoy this. I didn't feel like it illuminated. I didn't really feel like it did any of that, but it was a very nice setting spray. You can't get it anymore, so it is what it is, but it was nice. We have from Walgreens, their in-house brand. This was their Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser. Goodness gracious. I got this from Influencer and it was nice. I also used this. So when I first got it, I was only using it once a week on Fridays. So all my acne products were on Fridays. But then when I ran out of regular cleanser, I started just using this every day. And it was nice. It foamed up really well. It doesn't have any fragrance. It didn't irritate my skin at all. It's got the benzoyl peroxide 4%, so just in case, because I know people do different things for their acne treatments, and I think it was nice. We have the Glow Recipe Strawberry BHA Pore Smoothing Blur Drops. So when I originally got this, I tried to use it as a primer for makeup. And it didn't work. I didn't like it. It didn't do anything. So I threw it in my skincare. I didn't feel like it did anything as a serum, but it was very thick. I think it smells like strawberry bananas. But I ended up using this as a moisturizer because it's so thick And like, I enjoyed it that way. I would never get this again, but that's how I used it up, and it wasn't that bad, but I would never get it again. How many of these? Well, I don't see any more at the moment, but I do have a triangle puff. These are the ones from Amazon, so I might have more. I think I only have the one triangle puff. So we have that guy. We have a Glossier sample card. These were very nice. I love the Glossier Cloud Paint. This shade Haze, I want to buy that shade. It was so gorgeous. I loved it so much. Beautiful. We have the Mix Soon Centella Asiatica Toner. I got this in PR from Yes Style. This is wonderful. It was just a nice toner. It didn't do anything special, but it was nice. Sometimes that's nice to just have a basic toner that doesn't do anything like crazy. So this is very nice, and it's a 10-ounce toner. So very, very good. We have the Biro Pro Berry Pore Refining Toner. I got this as, I think I added this on, but I got it through BoxyCharm, whether it was an actual product or an add-on, I don't remember, but got it through BoxyCharm. I didn't love this. I didn't love how it foamed up, like, because I shake my toners and this bubbled so badly. But it just didn't do anything for the skin for me, and I just would not purchase this. It is just plastic, but I like how the container looks, but I just wouldn't get it again. We have the Mix Soon Centella Sun Cream. It's SPF 50+. I've never finished an SPF. So I am so very proud of this. Hi, Papa. Nope, you have to be in the video now. No. He ran away. He got away from me. But this is really nice because I now have get an allergic reaction to the sun, so I need to use SPF on my side. I get it on my thigh. Like, it's only on my right side as well. It's never happened on my left side, but it's due to like my medications that I take. It's a side effect, this allergic reaction to the sun. But I finished the sunscreen. Very happy, very proud. We have all the Mix Soon stuff. Like I said, I got in PR from Yes Style. So this is the Centella Cleansing Foam. This was nice. It foamed too much. Like, it was a very thick foam. Like, you had to use like a pea-sized amount of this, and I didn't like that. I'm very particular on the texture of my cleansers, and this was just a thick foaming cleanser. Let's see, what are you guys? We have the Milani Diamond Shimmer Gloss in gold. So there's a little more in here than I normally leave for an empty, but this went bad on me. It stinks to high heaven, and I finished so much of this. I hope you can see all of that window, that I wanted to call this an empty and not a declutter, because I worked so hard on this gloss. We have a bunch of perfume samples in here. So this is Versace Eros Energy. And on the back here, I always write how I feel about them. So I gave this a 6 out of 10. Smells good, but doesn't last. And it just smells like a cheaper Calvin Klein cologne. So that's what the big bottle would have looked like. Let's see. We have from First Aid Beauty their Hydrating Eye Cream with Hyaluronic Acid. I actually really, really liked this, and I have not been enjoying eye creams, but this was really nice. It was thin, but it really was hydrating. I did enjoy this. We have from Caudalie, I'll keep that out, and this is their Beauty Elixir Spray. Didn't like this. It's unnecessary. I just prefer you just use a finishing spray. This is an unnecessary step to have in your collection, in my very, very humble opinion. Okay, these are the only two. Then we have a thing of wipes. These are the Equate Walmart brand sensitive facial wipes. These are great when I don't get the like 4-pack of wipes from Marshalls or TJ Maxx. These are the ones I get from Walmart, and they're good. They do the job. We have the MAC Fix Plus Stayover Mini. This is fine. I wouldn't purchase this again. I like the regular MAC Fix Plus much better. We have the Frank Body Glycolic Body Scrub. This was nice. It's much better than their coffee body scrub, for sure. I got this through Ipsy, and it felt nice on the skin. This gave me 2 uses, so that's not too bad. I don't know if I would purchase this. I've seen Frank Body at Walmart now, which I think is super interesting also. I finished a perfume. This is from Riddle. This is their Voyeur Rollerball. So very, very proud of myself for finishing a fragrance. I think this is one of the first fragrances I've ever finished, besides like when I was younger finishing like Bath & Body Works fragrances. So finished that guy, worked hard on that. And like obviously I finished these little sample fragrances, but that's not the same. We have a mini concealer, and I have taken out the stopper and everything. This is from NARS. This is, I believe it's the Soft Matte Concealer. I have mine in the shade Light 2 Vanilla. Perfect shade match. It's a thicker formula. I don't know if I would purchase it. I don't think I'd purchase a full size. Like, I don't think I'd mind getting a mini again because it covers acne and things like that really well. But I don't like it on the under eyes is my thing, is my issue. We have another scrub. This is from Appeal, and this was the Melon Crush. It smelled fantastic, but this is the full size. I got this through Ipsy. $21 for this full size, which is 1 ounce. This was 1 use for me. So absolutely not. Smelled great and it worked great. I liked the texture, but like the fact that this is $21 and it was 1 use, absolutely not. We have a bunch of little mini samples. So we have the Hourglass Concealer in Silk, which I had a... Do I have it in here? I do. I had a mini of it. So we have that as an empty, and we have my mini as an empty. I originally hated this concealer, but the more I used it, I fell in love with this concealer. And this shade is perfect. I would absolutely buy a full size. It's the Vanish Concealer, and again, I have mine in Silk. We had the Hourglass Concealer in Sepia. I ended up using this as a foundation, and it worked nicely. I wouldn't purchase that, but like, I made it work. Let's see. We have from Hard Candy, this is their Max Pout Lip Plumper. Again, there's still like a good amount. I normally wouldn't call it at that, but this has also gone off. And so I've worked so hard on it. There's so much windowing. There's so little left in here that I'm calling that an empty and not a declutter. We have the Dallas & James Watermelon Dream Cloud Cream. So this was just a moisturizer. It was like a gel cream. It was nice. It's not my favorite. Like, normally I like a more watery gel cream on my skin, but there was something about this I didn't love. We have the Yensa Pink Lotus Peptide Renewal Face Cream. This I loved. This was gorgeous on the skin. I would get a full size of that. We have a brow product. This is from Wander Beauty, and it's the Upgraded Brows Pencil and Gel Duo, which I have in taupe. The pencil was in taupe, which the pencil is gone. It was a gorgeous shade, gorgeous formula. I enjoyed it. And then the brow gel was in clear, but you know how that goes. They always get gross and goopy and colored because of foundation. And the way I do these, especially if they're a duo, when the pencil's gone, I call the gel, and I just call that it being done. We have the Dior Glow Veil Primer. This was super glowy, super sticky, and I would never buy that. So, we have the Lottie London Vitamin Boost Plumping Primer Mini. This was actually really nice. I enjoyed this. It hydrated the skin really well, so I wouldn't mind having that as a primer. Not that I need any primers, but it was nice. We have the Pure Heal Centella 80 Eye Cream. No, this burned my under eyes, but I kept using it. So there is still like the tiniest bit in here, but again, I'm calling it an empty. But like 2 hours after I would put on my skincare, my under eyes would burn, and I would just be like, oh, it's something else. It was the stupid eye cream, so no. We have from Mixsoon, this is the Bean Essence. This was awful. It was so thick. I used this as a serum, not an essence, because those are different steps in your skincare routine, because it was just too thick. It was too thick, in my opinion, to use as an essence. This was a serum. And I didn't like the texture, I didn't like the scent of it, and I just did not like it. No thank you. We have the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pore Tight Toner. I did enjoy this. I don't like the smell of it. I didn't think it did anything for my skin. I would not purchase that. We have the Wander Beauty Mile High Club Mascara. Because I got this as an Ipsy Points, and I just think mine was old to begin with, because it came so clumpy, chunky, gross. So I got like 2 uses out of it. We have the Innisfree Cherry Blossom Glow Jelly Cream. This was also gorgeous, beautiful, stunning. Sank into the skin. I would get a full size of this and be so happy. We have the NYX The Face Glue Primer. So, I'm not a huge fan of gripping primers, first of all. I don't like the e.l.f. gripping primer. Don't like that. I love the Milk Hydro Grip Primer because I feel like that is also hydrating. So this is in the middle of both of those. I would not purchase this because I got this through Influencer. I would not purchase this, but if someone gave this to me and was like, here, use it again, I wouldn't say no. That's where I'm at with this. I also love the packaging. So that's where that is. It is what it is. Let me just grab everything else. Boom. We have a powder empty. This is the Ace Beauté Effortless Radiance Loose Setting Powder, and I had mine in the shade Fair. It was nice. I do not want to purchase anything from Ace Beauté. They're rebranding for the 3rd time, and I'm so sick of them rebranding constantly. I will see what they come out with after this rebrand, but I'm so over it. From Dior, I also, because I don't have it in here, I also finished the foundation in the shade 1N. It was just a little one of these samples. And I loved the coverage. I loved how it went on the face, but 1N was too dark and orange. So I don't know what shade I would need to get, but 1N was not it. But I also have a Dior The Lip Addict Maximizer in the shade 01 Pink. Oh my god, this hurt. I had a bunch of other ones that I decluttered because I tried this one and it hurt. I don't like lip plumpers. I'm a baby. I'm so sorry. Let's see. We have another mascara. This is from Charmacy. We got this in an ice cream beauty box. This is a really nice mascara, honestly. This is what the wand looks like. It's my only qualm with this is it was wet. It stayed like, look at this. It stayed really wet this whole time. And I don't like a wet mascara because I will make a mess. But I like the shape of the wand. This is a metal mascara, so like it feels bougie. But yeah, it's too wet of a formula for me. We have from Femu, this is the Brilliant Cleansing Gel. This is awful. This scent, so I don't remember what it was described as, but it's, do you have it on the back? No. So it was lavender and I think sage. Ugh. It smells like a forest, and it was so pungent on the face. The lather, how it went on the face and cleansed, beautiful. But the scent, garbage. Absolutely not. We have the Kira Moon Flower Melon Hydra Serum. So this had hyaluronic acid and melon extract. This was fine. It was just like water in your hands and going on the skin. I don't feel like this did anything. My skin likes hyaluronic acid, but at the same time, I really just don't feel like it does anything. Like, I never see a difference when I use hyaluronic acid, but my skin also drinks it up, so I don't know. Then we have these two little Tarte mini foundations. So we'll start with this one because I wrote down how I feel about it. This is the Face Tape, which I have in the shade 20S Light Sand. It was a pretty good shade for me. It was just a hair on the warm side. Like a touch. Like, I don't know if I could even go up a shade, if that would even work. Like, this was just a touch warm. But it had good coverage. It wasn't cakey, but this had so much fragrance. Like, normally if something's fragranced, like, in the tube, but once it goes on the skin, it's not. But even on the skin, I could still smell the fragrance. I almost didn't want to finish this little sample. It did get less fragrant as I used the sample, as it was open, but, you know, it's fine. I rated this an 8 out of 10, so there's that. And then I also had the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation in the shade 14N Ivory. This had a more thick, moussey texture, and it had a floral scent as well, but nowhere near that one. Like, it was a little pale for me, but if I had to go between a little pale or a little dark, I'd rather have it a little pale, because I can warm up my complexion with bronzer. And once I have bronzer, blush, highlight, like, once my whole face is done, it's not that big of a deal if a foundation was a touch pale. But it looked really good. I do think I wrote down that this was a better shade match than the other foundation, and it was a better formula, that I love the texture of this. I wrote a 10 out of 10, and I would absolutely buy this foundation. I have another this is an eye treatment. This was the Gold Faden Eye Defy Restoring Treatment. I didn't feel like this did anything. I'm so over eye cream. I don't feel like eye cream does anything. Like, I have not used an eye cream that has done anything. And I don't care. First, I don't have crow's feet, at least not yet. I'm 30. But I am starting to get the little lines right here, but I don't care. I don't want anti-aging products. You're going to get wrinkles. Even with anti-aging products, you're going to get wrinkles. I don't care. I don't want to fix the lines. I don't want to fix the wrinkles. I don't want to fix any of that. So I don't think eye cream is for me. I don't see the point in it. Because if I put moisturizer on my face, obviously I'm putting it on my under eye, it's gonna hydrate my face. So I'm so over eye cream. So done with it. We have 3 more products. I finished this little mini lip gloss. It was my very last Morphe little mini. It's the Morphe and Avani Greg gloss. It was in the shade Perfectly Pouty. So this one went from like a peach to a purple. And it was very pretty. I liked these little mini Morphe glosses. I thought they were really nice. They had a nice formula, and they were good. So, and I even took the stopper out. I always do with these. I don't take the stopper out with every product, but with certain ones like this, if I can. If it doesn't go bad before I can do that, I will. So it was nice. We have another mini concealer. I finished every mini concealer in my collection this year. So very happy about that. This is the Nude Sticks Nude Fix Concealer, and I have the shade Nude 1. Oh, this changed my life. This gives the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer a run for its money, in my opinion. I loved this so flippin' much. Like, it is beautiful. I need a full size immediately. Like, the Hourglass one, I want a full size, but one, it's expensive. This is not anywhere near as expensive. So, like, I can wait forever for the Hourglass one. I want this immediately. I need it. So good. And the very last product for my empties is I emptied an eyeliner, guys. This is the Tarte Fake Awake, and this is their travel size. I know it looks extremely tiny, but it is actually their travel size of it. It is 0.1 grams of eyeliner, but I finished an eyeliner. I have never in my life actually finished an eyeliner without a whole, because like I finished ColourPop eyeliners, but like half the eyeliner broke off in the process. So, but this one I actually finished. I used all of it. None of it broke off, and I used it. And it was nice. I would repurchase this because of using this color in my waterline for, 3 months. I am now currently working on this ColourPop liner in Peach Fuzz because it's doing the same thing, and I literally only have that much left. But there's 2 days left in December, so it's not going to be an empty, but it'll be a quick empty for January. So I'm not too mad about that. So those are all my empties over the last 3 months. It's not that bad. I didn't think I was going to have this many, to be honest. So I'm really happy with the progress that I made. Let me know. What do you think? How much garbage did you have? And do you want me to still continue doing this quarterly? Do you want me to do my empties monthly? I would love to know, because I'd have less and the video would be shorter if I did it monthly. But I know not everybody wants to see an empties monthly, so let me know. Quarterly or monthly, I'd love to hear your opinions. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.